We are online on YouTube. So hello YouTube. Today it's me and Wanda. So Wanda knows how Change works, but I'm explain for you guys on YouTube if you want start coming our meetings. TNT is a platform where we talk a language. We have a lot of language to learn here and practice our confidence, our speaking skills, and make networking. So if you want to coming, visit us on the website. Oh, more people coming, sorry. And yeah, that's it. It's a platform where we talk a language as English, Spanish, Italian, Germany, Japanese, Chinese, and so on. We have a lot of languages. Wanda, I'll share the questions later. First, Pedro coming, and I'll share the questions. 1
Okay.
minute. Hello, Pedro. Can you hear me? Hello. Oh, it's connecting the. I'll share the questions. So I'll start present. Hello, Pedro. Can you hear me?
Hello. Yeah.
I shared the questions on the chat. Did you receive it? The questions?
One moment, I look here.
And you, Wanda, did you receive
Yeah.
it? Okay.
Yes, I received the question.
Okay. So I'll start presenting myself, and later myself and yourselves as well. So, and then later we start to answer these questions. My name is Deborah. I'm a pharmacist. I live in Itapira, state of São Paulo, near to Campinas. In my free time, I use it to read the books, watching Korean K-dramas, C-dramas, Thai Lacorn, and animes. I like the Asia universe and Brazilian as well because I'm a Brazilian, but I used to watching more Asian things. So I think that's it about me for now. I don't remember nothing. And yeah, that's it. And you, Pedro, can you start, or can you present yourself for us, please?
Yeah, my name is Pedro Jaued. I'm 36 years old. I'm from Belo Horizonte, Minas Gerais, but I live in Sintra, Portugal. I'm journalist degree, but I don't work on the area. I work in civil construction or freelancing in manual services. It's not good, but it's okay. In my free time, I like go a travel, go a concerts. I love rock and roll and metal bands. I go a festivals or concerts. I like so much. And yeah, that's it. It's basic.
Thank you for sharing, Pedro. And how did you discover TNT?
I start in TNT. I don't remember the exact date, but I have 2 years in TNT. I lost my job, and I started in program. I forget the name of this program, but I see one posting in LinkedIn, and I subscribe and I start.
Yeah, that's great. That's great to know. Uh,
Yeah.
and 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 you, Wanda?
Hello, everyone. My name is Wanda from Niterói, Rio de Janeiro. Two sons, one daughter-in-law, and one grandson, and I'm a cat person. I have a beautiful black-white cat. His name is Greg. And what else? I'm a dentist. I have a odontologic clinic. And what else? Today here is really hot. Is that?
Well, so let's start with the questions. As I said before, today we're gonna talk about fear motivation versus reward motivation. The question number one is, how do fear and reward motivations differ and influence human behavior? I think in my case, when my motivation is fear, I don't do the things because I love it, but just because the fears join me on me, and I do the things just for that. And if you fear the past, maybe my motivation low. So it's different when I receive a reward motivation because I reserve a motivation for rewards, and then I try to maintain consistency in my what I'm doing, and maybe later I can receive the new reward. But I think reward is more thing that for example, I like, for that I do a good job, and for that I receive a reward. The difference of fear, because fear is just because you have you are afraid of someone, something, and it's passed so easily. So for me, it's the difference motivations between them. And how are you thinking, Wanda?
And for me, I agree totally with you. I think if I receive a reward, I I do my best to achieve the goal. And for fear, if I can avoid, I avoid this competition or everything for fear. If I can procrastinate, I procrastinate. I don't like um, staying in a place for fear. But it's that. Pedro?
Yeah, I agree with you. In my case, I don't know. I believe this case is more particular, the person for person. But for me, um, mm, fear is not a one motivation for me. Uh, I have one big motivation for a new, you know. But new, I don't know this is good or bad. This consequence is fear or other consequence. But in my case, I have more motivation for a new uh, news in general. But in general, I believe um, fear. I don't know. I don't stop and think about this, but I believe this fear is one motivation, but it's not. one good motivation. And fear stop people try to a new things or new opportunities. The fear, I don't know, it's not good for me. But the reward is a one motivation. Uh, Reward bring the fear. Depends the situation, bring the fears and the one point one more point for a motivation. I don't know this uh, my response is good, but is complicated. But yeah, I believe this.
It's a complicated subject.
Yeah,
It's difficult to discuss that.
yeah. I believe existing people, the fear is a good motivation, but the fear have one boom, one start. This motivation and the people start thinks about the fear to break the fear. Have fear, but this is our one motivation for a start. But I believe the reverse, the fear stop the one stop motivation. The people not start one things because the fear. Uh, I don't know this fear is good or bad. For me it's bad, but I don't know.
Yeah. Sometimes I don't think fear is a motivation. I think you do things for fear because it's just more obligation than a motivation, right? For
Yes,
example,
yes.
you don't like your job, and then you stay there just because you have fear to lose, then because you need money, and you do things not with passion. You do things just for do, not because you want to do, but because you love. And it's totally different when you reward something is because you do a good job and not because it's obligation, but because you do a good job because you like it. And when you like it, yeah, of course, sometimes we like the things, but uh, sometimes we don't have motivation in that moment. But it's that you like, for example, I'm a pharmacist and I like that profession, but sometimes I hate it. But I continue doing that because I love. But yeah, it's a fight between love and hate. That's it. So I think we already answered the question number 2 because we're talking the first one about fear or reward. But what do you think, Wanda? You think people are more motivated through fear or rewards? Because
Both,
nowadays, no. Go ahead.
both. Because if you have a fear to lost your job, for example, you have a family to raise, to feed, etc. And you know that one person uh, uh, will be fired, and then you get fear of and you push yourself to do your best for fear. I think you don't feel happy. No. If you stay with fear, you don't stay happy. But you can push yourself hardly for fear or for reward. But reward is happy, it's for happiness, and fear is for sadness or worried.
That's true. That's true. In my case, I think people do things more for fear than reward, because you see many people with a lot of stress, angry, and yeah, and they do, I think, just because they need it, do that, and not because they love, because they don't receive it properly. Sometimes it's uh, they like it to do that thing, but they don't receive it the properly reward. So
Yeah,
it's happening as well.
yeah.
And you, Pedro, what do you think?
Yeah, I agree with you about this. Uh, the fear to lost one job or anything uh, is a one motivation uh, for a people, but I believe in all the area, for example, in travel, I believe people have more motivate uh, to reward uh, to fear. For example, I travel. I love travel, and I travel. Uh, I have one opportunity in my life. I go. I want travel. I want trip, and I I return and talk. I one person. This person talk for me. I like this place, or I like this country, but I have fear to go alone. I want travel, or I have fear to stay at one hostel. I don't know any situation, but for me, this fear stop at one. Uh, I don't know English, desejo, but uh, I talk these people. No problem. Travel with me. I go with you. I go one monument. I go one street. And oh yeah, okay, come on. This is a one reward, But the people have fear to travel alone, but they have one solution, one person the people goes. But I believe in this department. I believe this have the fear motivation about they lost your job, they lost your money, or they lost one opportunity. Uh, if you talk about this, but I believe they have the other side about the fear motivation or reward. I believe the people lost moments or loss of opportunities in your life about the fear. I want trip, I want I don't know any moments, one bar, one concert, visit one friend. I see the two sides about the this.
And I agree with you. As I said about travel alone, I lost many opportunities to travel because I'm afraid of to travel alone, because mainly in a different country, because it's totally different. I don't know no one. Maybe I can't talk the language, so it's more difficult when you have that bothering between language and between a new new country. So, but I lost a lot of opportunity with that because I lost opportunity to live and receive a reward, as you said, Pedro. So, yeah, it's difficult to travel alone, mainly for women. In Brazil, it's difficult. I don't know in another country.
Yeah, but I use the example for another country, but this example is valid on Brazil too. You know, uh, I believe the new everything new in your life is have one point of fear in general. Uh, I have this. The new is I have and I don't know if this is correct the phrase, but I have one point of fear for me in my life. The new situations, new
Yeah,
locations. Yeah.
yeah,
Uh,
I agree. Because you get off of your comfort zone. Your comfort zone is here. I know everything around me. It's everything okay. A big routine, but it's okay. I don't have fear. But if I get a plane and go to another place, it's different. It's I get off my comfort zone, but it's really good.
yeah. This is a one reward. You go
Yeah,
and you lost the fear. This is a one reward in my point of view.
yeah. And you get more confident, you get more in love with yourself.
Yeah, it's just the take the first step. And if you start it, maybe you lost your fear and you have more opportunities, right?
Confidence.
Yeah, confidence. Yeah, like I said. And sometimes we complain our lives because we will stay in a comfort zone and everything is so monotonous.
Yeah,
So
boring. Comfort
because
zone
we
is so
accept that.
boring. Yeah.
Yeah.
All the time the same, you know everything. We need a surprise in our life. We need to push ourselves out of our comfort zone.
Start something new. Yeah, it is important for we feel live, right?
Yeah,
Because we stay always in the same, and you always complain about your life, but your life is stayed that way because just because you, and as Wanda said, push yourself for something new, start something new, and it's good when you start something in the beginning because you have a fear, and fear sometimes motivations because I don't know that and I want to know more about that because uh, I want to achieve something. So, and if I don't achieve that, I'm afraid of not achieve that. It's a personal achievement. So sometimes it is important to take that in your lives.
yeah, totally.
The question number 3 is, can you think of any examples where you have been motivated by fear? My case, in my case, it started when I move on of the city. Not the city, but the city as well, but the state alone. I had fear on that move, but I continue my progress in different states. So it's my example of motivation by fear. I had fear. And today I still have fear, but I continue, yeah, that I'm here alone.
It's
Yeah,
normal.
that's it.
I think everyone have fear in your life. Yeah, all the time.
Yeah. But sometimes we we stop our lives due to the fear. For example, I hate to talk in public. I have fear to talk in public, speak of in a bunch of people. So uh, I'm managing that. I'm studying about how to have motivation to talk, how to talk well, and learning different contents to have the confidence to talk in public. Because for me, yeah, it's a problem, but maybe in the future I use that fear for motivation as well. That's it.
Yeah,
And you,
but you are the host here.
yeah, but I don't
You're
know. For me,
talking and talking in English.
yeah, that's true. But I don't know. It seems that uh, it's different. I don't know why, but I think it's different because here I feel it's my fam. I feel as everyone is my family, and when I stay at a palco, it's different. It's different. I don't know, but I feel more confidence here. But it's true. In my first time here, I freeze. And you, Wanda, what are you?
For fear, um, every time when I start a job, I get fear because oh my gosh, if I do, maybe I don't do everything right, and push myself to be focused and to be more in uh, feeling study more. I get a big fear when I start my job. Yes. And you, Pedro?
Yeah, for me, in my first experience, I living in another country. Uh, my motivation is totally about the fear, but it is principal about the language. In opportunity 2019, I don't speak English, basic to basic in English, but this is uh, my fear about this. I go and live in another country, but I don't speak English. This country don't speak Portuguese. But my motivated is exactly this. This is my chance about this. This is my chance to learn more the language, to discover uh, new culture, new country, and I go the on the travel. For me, is my big motivation by fear in my life is this.
The first step you take, right? Because
Yeah,
you are in a different country and you have the a faca, né? The knife and the cheese in your hand.
yeah. In this opportunity, I moved to Egypt. Is a one totally different country. You know, the English is not a official language, but I my communication is in English, but I don't talk Arabic. Uh, but it is the two factors, né? One totally different culture, totally different, and the language. Uh, but it is my fear in the moment. But the fear is my big motivator to go in this adventure. E it's okay, deu tudo certo.
Oh, so yeah, that's the important thing. So everything is right for you, and you are achieve big things in your life because you have the courage. It's not fear, it's the courage. It's more courage than fear.
One mix the courage, the fear, the surprise, many feelings about this.
That's true. And the other hand, guys, we have the question number 4. Can you think of any examples where you have been motivated but he worked? Uh, in my case, it's where I'm working now. Sometimes I don't know something because I'm beginning on it. I'm a junior, but the people there always say good things about me, says, you're learning faster, you're good, and you are better than the most of the people, and they say good things for me, and for that I do things with that reward, because for me, when people say good things about my work, my job, uh I feel more motivated to do things. So, and I feel happy as well because it's always good to know that people like you, people like your work, or you like your job, because sometimes you feel we feel like we don't know the things, and you are a failure. So, and I heard people says, you're good. It's different. Your self-esteem increase. That's it. And you, Pedro?
Yeah, I have more one situation in my life, but it's my last situation. The the motivate me reward. I I play bass. In my life, I play in bands, 4 or 5. I don't know. I don't remember, but any bands. And my one dream for me this is on in one tour in another country, Europe or Latin America, eh, one tour, you know. But I don't have opportunity in my life in these bands. But I moved to Portugal, and here one friend living here any years, and this friend have one band. In my first days in Portugal, I talk to the friend. Oh, I I I I own in Portugal now. Uh, yeah, this I talk to this friend, and my friend. Oh, my band go in one tour, in Europe tour. Do you like to go with us? Yes, I like it so much to go, and I go. Uh, but this is not my dream experience. But I don't play in on tour, but I live in the experience. I go in one tour with one band, and for me this is one big reward in my life. uh yeah, that's it. It's my first experience. This I'm motivated to be reward. I think uh I start my dream with other opportunity, but this is a big opportunity for me, you know? That's it. And you,
And you?
Wanda?
Yeah, I think, like Deborah said, when I do a good work and people smile beautiful and get me a hug and say thank you, I'm the other person, I get so rewarded. I I love that. I think when people recognize our work is the most beautiful reward what can I do. And one time I stay in a boat to scuba diving, and there was a medal, uh, a gold medal, not really gold, but gold medal for the best diver in the boat during 10 days. And I push myself, I want this medal, and I achieved this. And I have this medal of Iron Dive, the best diver in the boat. And is that a medal is a good reward.
It's nice, Wanda. It's very nice.
I'm a scuba diver.
It's so good when you, because when you heard things like that, you feel it's not just about your work improve, but improving our self-esteem, improving ourselves, that, oh, I have a value for
Yeah,
someone.
yeah.
So
You
it's good.
you put a age in your life like I stuck. Here, I'm an old guy, and I give up with life. No, I have a aunt. She is 100 years old, and she loves cooking. She loves cooking. She loves talking, and she loves wine. She drink wine. Uh, she drink a lot, I think, wine for her age, but she like. And yes, she don't stop her life because of age. 100.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. Uh, and yeah, sometimes you lost your motivation, but you remember that things, right? So it's good.
Yeah.
It's good. It is important, and always when I have the opportunity to say, "Oh, you are beautiful. Oh, you are today. You are so." Yeah, so your smile is so good. You have a good eye. So you have you good good you make a good job. You made a good job. I always say it,
You
but
are a good friend.
I try to say that just when it's true. And I don't try to say think that it's not true. I always say that I really think about. So
Yeah, yeah,
because sometimes it's a small thing for us, but for the people, for the person, it's a huge thing. And maybe the person it's a bad mood that day, and you do uh, you change the mood just with
yeah, of course.
a word. That's it. So, guys, the question number 9 is, what do you think about motivating children to behavior or do something through fear or reward? Uh, we have two phases here. two sides. Fear and reward. As we said before, reward is good because the person will start to do things with more love and feel more motivation to do the things. But through fear, it is important as well. For example, when you a mom, a father, it is important to push your children in situations that they don't like to do, as for example, to talk with someone else. For example, you you need to buy something. Put the kids to buy the things. In the beginning, the children have fear to talk, don't like to talk. But if you push himself for do that, they start to be more to talk more. And in the future, the children could glad you for that. So, because for the kids, it's a fear to talk, to buy something. I have my mother. She can buy for me. She can talk with the person for me. But for them, it's fear. But yeah, that's it. And reward is because giving more motivation for the person, and sometimes receiving a good word, or receives a present, a gift, the kid could continue do the good job. That's it. And what do you think, Wanda?
I don't think kids need to to do something because they have fear or they go to a reward. I think kids know how to do, like study, for example. It's necessary to study, and if they get uh, a great grade, I think he don't need to receive money or a gift. It's obligation, but they a hug, for example, and oh, I'm proud of you. I think is a good reward for kids. And fear, no, again, because if a kid get a terrible grade, it's not necessary to punish with any punishments. I think, again, to talk with him and a good conversation to put the kids in the right place. And you, Pedro?
I agree with you, Wanda. For me, in my in example of my life, I don't have in my infancy or childhood reward about the things about school or I don't know these obligations, but it is obligations. This is my life. Uh, I believe this is a around the education. You know, depends the education, the form of education do you having of your of children. But uh, well, I don't know. I don't know if it's bad or good. You word about this money or gifts. You change in obligations or school obligations or home obligations. I believe this is not good, but is normal. I see families is use the this, but for me, I don't have in my infancy, and today I'm good. I would like this. I have one good infancy. I love my family. It's for me. It's okay. But about the fear, I believe the danger situations is okay. It's necessary. You you talk your uh, children about this, and show this consequence, the dangerous situation, né? But use the fear situation in education, not about dangerous situation, but another situations, but you use the fear. Uh, I believe it's not good. I don't like this.
Yeah.
That's it.
I think not it's not fear. It's a more teach the children how the words work, because
Yeah.
sometimes when they grow up, the things is totally different in their house than in the school, for example. Sometimes in the school, they face with a bad situation, and it is important that the kids know how to manage the situation. For that, it is important teach them about some bad things. Not that way, because mother always try chill the information for the kids not receive it and perceive the word the bad about the word.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, I talk about this, for example, do you know, make this, I fight to you, for example. Uh, in my opinion, this form of education is not good, but you created a one angry children. I don't know, but in future, this pode make a one problem, but it's not a I don't know English, but não é uma regra, but pode acontecer.
Yeah.
So let's move on for the question number 11, the last questions, today's last question is: how can fear and reward motivations affect individuals' long-term goals and personal growth? It's difficult question to answer, because as the question says, it's individual, but I can answer for myself. If, for example, I have fear to some situation, a motivation for fear, maybe in the future, if I face the same situation, I don't want to die on it, because I have fear, because it's not, I don't see that with a good feeling. But reward not. Reward you, yeah, I don't know. It's not just about things to do, but about goals or personal growth. It's about our mental health as well, because if you know that I'm a good, someone likes me, someone loves me, someone know my value, your mental health is it's good. You always smile for everyone. You say good morning, good afternoon, good night for everyone. You change your way to be, due to receiving reward. So I think it's important for our mental health as well. At least for me, when I receive a reward, I feel so good that I want to retribute that for the world. So that's it, the question for me. And what do you think, Wanda?
Yeah, I agree with you. Reward is the best way to be happy, but fear is important too to avoid dangerous situations, like Pedro said, for us as adults too, not only for kids. I think the balance is the life. One time we receive a reward and get happy, and another time you need to push yourself because of the fear. And if we can deal with this situation, it's good for us to push ourselves, move ourselves to the life, and to break the comfort zone and face the life like life is that. And you, Pedro?
Yeah, I totally agree. Uh, in my point of view, you concentrate. The goals is very important in life, but you concentrate your totally power in one goal or goals. You lost opportunities around you, you know. But it's important to have goals, but it's important to see around you every time too. In my mind, I believe this, but I live this, and I have goals long or not, but I live in moments, and I create new goals every time, and I lost goals in every time too.
Yeah,
I
like
yeah, I see new things, and I create new goals every time. And this in my life, uh, that's okay. It is funciona, you know. Uh, you in my point of view, you concentrate your totally energy, your totally power in one goal or in one objective, you lost other opportunities. Is important, but is not all in one life.
yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, many things uh, could be around us, and if we focus in our goal, and these many things we don't see, we don't
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, and around of you, uh, have you one opportunity. This opportunity is go to your goals, but you lost this uh, because you know not see the opportunity, but you live in a one I don't know this name in English,
Straight path,
viseira, you know? I don't know in
viseira
English
is
this.
difficult.
You lost the opportunities, but have opportunities around you. This is good for your goals, but you you work a lot for your goals, and lost the opportunity. These opportunities facility your goals, your life.
Yeah,
For that, it is important to have a flexibility and
Yeah,
open mind as well, because sometimes you are so concentrated in just a task that you forget that the world is it's a huge word, and we
More
have
than that.
different possibilities in our lives. So sometimes for that it is important to have the plan A plan and B as well. It is important to open for the opportunities.
Yeah, plan B, plan C, D, all sorts.
That's it. So guys, it was a pleasure to be here with you. We talk good things, and I learn a lot with you guys, because every discuss we have meaningful topics later. So for that, I like that. I like it that we talk about deep questions. So I glad you have to stay with me today, and hope you have a great weekend and new week as well. And later we have a holiday soon, so this month it's so good. Be happy, guys, and enjoy your lives.
Thank
Enjoy
you.
rewards and fears. That's it.